Hi, welcome back. And where we left off on what if Deku meets different versions of himself. Hold on the different versions are the. Sorry if I talk so loud or breathe so heavily. It's really heated, so don't worry. Now, let's go to ooh, the time that I said with Tumor Shimura and Deku and one with one bloody second. Okay. So it's I'll just use this picture, okay? And the Midoriya, the one that you saw in my last video, didn't look like that, but you know what I mean. So, sure. So the Shiraki or Handyman, Nomu, and the Warp guy, he, I, I can't pronounce his name correctly, so sorry. I don't speak like that name things or those names. So just tell me in the comments what his pronunciation. Sorry about that. Okay, and he, of course, that handyman told the Nomu to attack the that zombie guy, that guy, eh? And so that Nomu did, and that zombie guy easily hit hit him in the brain, and basically ate his brain, and that zombie that Nomu died, but he came back to life as a zombie, and he told that zombified Nomu to. Sorry, I don't have a picture of a zombified Nomu. So, to go grab that handyman, but then All Might showed up and battled the Nomu, but the doctor says, "That's all right, All Might. That's all right. The We have things under control." Like the then then the zombie said, "Yes, yes, we did." And All Might says, "Are all of you compatible thing?" Because Tumashima said, "Well, I will be taking your life, All Might," or something that he said. And he realizes, or Tumashima, or Handyman, I can't say his name properly, so the saw a blue haired with a purple hair guy named Midoriya, and he he told Shiraki-sen, or the warp guy, to like tell him, does that kid look like someone that we need? And Tomer, or, Tomer Shimura said that to Shiraki-sen, or I can't say his name, the warp guy. He and warp guy says his, sorry, I'm just looking at the time. So he says, yes, I will grab him before we leave. And sorry about that. I blew out. So the it's really hot, so that's why. So that's my reason. I'm sticking to it. So the Midoriya, all four of them were gonna battle that handyman to, um, like, to stop him from escaping. But then a pro hero showed up, and that handyman says, "Do it now." And the warp guy took Midoriya with sorry, I'm trying to look that image up. Give me 1 minute. So that's the same one. Where is it? Where is it? Right here, I think. So some of the designs I sketched out. This guy. He was got kidnapped and been taken to the villain's base. All Might try to stop him or try to stop them, the villains, and ends up failed at it. So so then the doctor, or not doctor, the great Leviathan Deku, or Midoriya, said, "Oh, there's only, I think he's been taken to All for One, that villain." And then All Might, he said, "What did you just say?" And then he said, "I said he's being taken to All for One, this All for One character." And All Might says, "I thought he was dead." And in this What If, I'm also gonna give him a power of thinking like other people, quirks, things. And so Lady Nagan was surprised that that boy could talk normally. And she asked him, where did they take him? And then, or Great Leviathan, Midoriya, or Great Leviathan, says he's been taken to a bar that is a villain's headquarters. And it's not far from here. I know this one or two because I used to have a villains in my timeline. I he I have a, and then he looks over at or at sorry at Momo. No, no, or sorry, I'm using this for now, but pretend this is Momo's actual design. So without a like red and white hair, just all brown or hone, and he says, "I also know you, Momo." Huh? Oh, and she said, "You do? How do you know me?" And he says, "I had a Momo in my timeline that she had the same look of and everything compared to you." Okay, and she knows that I'm a great Leviathan. When after he said that, every single person and and was like stoned, and every single person was stoned, like her, Lady Nagan, and All Might, and all of them, and except for Zombie and the Doctor. They both know that he was the Great Leviathan, and the Bakugo was like this guy. He has a Great Leviathan thing, and of course he says yes, Bakugo. I used to, I do know you, Kachan. That's what Deku nicknamed him. And he says, "You always called me quirkless in my timeline, and he didn't need a quirk. This is my skill." Gigantuan Leviathan. And Bakugo was so shocked. Like, wait, you who said you have a skill that allows you to transform into a big monster? Yes. And at the villain's base, East, East, the where he got kidnapped for, the horse Midoriya, or Paths of Destiny, more accurate term, says, "Where are we? He, or where am I?" And the person that was looking straight at him from her own, sorry, the nose, but I'm trying to look for the picture of a certain individual. Here she is. Toga. Himigo Toga was staring right at him, and she says, "Good afternoon. You look so cute." But in the canon, the she already loved Deku. She ever heard of him, and the in this what if Toga's main idol was Deku, not Stain, but Deku, and Deku, that version, she says, "I want to date you at some point, Midoriya. I can't wait to see that happen." And man, oh man, Midoriya, or where is it? The Midoriya was embarrassed. Like, he was blushing like no one's business. And the I can't say her name. Here. Or their name, so oh, my back itch. Sorry. Give me a minute to go. So okay. So where did that picture go? Thing. So a handyman month ago. Or no, handyman and that warp guy, or warper, more accurate term. I call him that. He's in this what if. So he says, "So you're called Paths of Destiny. I know that from by just looking at you. Like your hair color's different. And how about make you evil enough?" So sorry, I was picking my nose. So okay. So Midoriya says, how do you know because my hair color is different?" "Yes, I know that. But your quirks might be useful. After all, you have a most powerfulest quirk in the world." And that handyman says, "Is that to him?" And the awful one yells in the intercom, He there's he might be useful for our new plans." And all that stuff. And all four of them, like, or at back at UA, the All Might told the other three Dekus that if he is coming to grab all three of you, of course, a doctor says he won't, or they won't come to here